Hi all, welcome back to David Williams, The Midnight Gang, and we are on chapter 34. Nellie has just interrupted the gang's venture to get George to fly, and she's now flying herself. So here we go. Chapter 34, Bottom on Fire. Tom desperately tried to catch the little old lady as she flew past, but she was going way too fast. The old lady was much lighter than George, and the helium in the balloons made her zoom up the stairwell at terrific speed. Glass fell from the skylight as Nellie smashed through it. Those down below leaped out of the way to avoid sharp shards of falling glass. The shards hit the ground with a gigantic smash. "Yippee!" shouted the old lady with joy as she disappeared off into the starry sky. "Not fair," shouted George. From the top of the stairwell, Tom could see Nellie sailing over the rooftops of London. "Come down," shouted the porter. Tom leaped onto the banister and slid down. The boy felt his bottom become hotter and hotter as he slid down faster and faster. Very soon he realised he couldn't stop. "Ah!" he cried. "What's the matter, young Thomas, Mr. Thomas, sir?" called up the porter. "My bottom is on fire." "That's all we need now," remarked Robin. The boy slid down the banister faster and faster. The friction was so great that the old pyjamas the porter had found for him started smoking at the seat. "Ah!" screamed Tom. "My bottom really is on fire." "Yes, dear, we heard you the first time," replied Robin unhelpfully. "George, grab the fire extinguisher," shouted the porter. The boy did as he was told, but in lifting up by the handle, he must have set the cylinder off, as foam started spraying all over everyone. Splurge! "Watch where you're pointing that thing," screamed Amber, as she now resembled a giant Mr. Whippy ice cream. "I can't turn it off," cried George. As Robin, too, was covered head to foot, he remarked, "I haven't the faintest idea what's going on anymore." "Help!" screamed Tom. "Somebody catch me!" With the fire extinguisher still spraying foam everywhere, the porter was also soon covered. Splurge! Desperately, the porter tried to rub the foam out of his eyes to get into a position to catch Tom. "I can't see anything," cried the porter. "Join the club," remarked Robin, looking over his shoulder. Tom could see that he was heading straight for Amber. "Amber, try and catch me," he shouted. "My arms are broken," she called back. Whiz! Tom shot off the end of the banister. Whoosh! He flew through the air. Whiz! And landed on top of Amber. Splat! Sending her wheelchair speeding off backwards. Rattle! They hit the wall with a tremendous wallop and landed in a crumpled foamy heap on the floor. Crunch! Then the splurging finally stopped. "Great news, everybody," announced George. "What?" said the others. "I've worked out how to turn this thing off." "Just in time," Robin said sarcastically. "I am glad my arms and legs are already broken," said Amber. "Otherwise they would be broken now." Tom examined the seat of his pyjamas. It was black and charred. "Well, come on," said the porter. "What?" replied the Midnight Gang. "We have to catch a flying old lady." And we'll see how we get on in chapter 35. Bye-bye.